What's up, guys? PSG International here. Today we will be talking about the possible departure of PSG manager Mauricio Pochettino. So I have had another video where I tell my views about Pochettino. So now, this time I will only get into the facts and not my opinions. So let's get straight into this. First of all, Mauricio Pochettino. His favorite formation is 4-2-3-1 that he uses as much as he can. Sometimes he plays 4-2-4 and sometimes a 5 at the back, but never happens really. His points per game at Paris Saint-Germain are 2.24, winning 33, drawing 4 and losing 9. Decent record, but if you look more into it, it hasn't been that good of a spell. So, if you look at his memorable wins, we have the 4-1 demolition at Camp Nou versus Barcelona. We have the latest 2-0 win against Manchester City. We have the 3-2 away win against Bayern Munich and the Trophée du Champion finale against Marseille. So the 2-1 win against Marseille, I mean, it's expected. It's final. We have much greater squad, much better players, so it's expected. The game against City, I mean, yeah, we played counter-attacking football and so on, and we defended the whole game. But I mean, any manager can tell the players to do that. The game against Bayern Munich, again, it was us being extremely clinical with the players we have. And the game against Barcelona, that was his only masterclass, because we played so beautiful football that game. Next up are his memorable losses. So, first of all, we have the one against Manchester City last season, the 2-0 away win that hurt us most as Paris Saint-Germain fans. We had nothing. We didn't even take a single shot on target. We were clueless that game, and it was such an important game. We wanted to reach the second consecutive final in our history, but we lost out to Manchester City. Then we have the loss against Lorient and the loss against Lille, especially the one against Lille, because that game lost us the league. We played Lille at home. We had pretty much our full squad back last season, and yeah, we somehow lost that game, which made us lose the League 1 title. And we've started brightly this season, but not thanks to Pochettino, thanks to our players. And we saw that against ZIDANE, where as well we were clueless. We didn't have a single shot on target. So a lot of, I would say, the memorable losses are maybe bigger than, because these ones made us lose trophies, whilst the wins, yeah, only the Trophée du Champion we can think about. Next up, improved players under Mauricio Pochettino. So he's improved players from the time he came in after Thomas Tuchel. Idrissa Gana Gueye, especially this season, really good. Him and Andre Herrera, mentioned to him. Kylian Mbappe. I mean, if you look at Kylian Mbappe before he came in with Tuchel, he hadn't scored or assisted a goal in Champions League for scored the Champions League goal in a whole year. He scored in the last group stage game. Paredes, of course, he's been such a vital player last season for us. And Moise Kean, who's not a PSG player anymore. But him and Tuchel, yeah, it also worked. So these are the ones with Andre Herrera as well. Players that have gotten worse, I would say Kimpembe under Tuchel, especially the Champions League run. He was so good. He was so important to our team. But now, maybe he will get benched if Ramos comes back and so on. Neymar Jr. He's been good in some Champions League games here and there, but mostly in the Ligue 1 games he hasn't been good as the Neymar we saw before in the Ligue 1 games. Messi, I mean, it's an unpopular opinion, but I think that Pochettino can do much more with the GOAT, the greatest players of all time. So yeah, I think that he hasn't been that great there. And Xavi Simons is a player every Paris Saint-Germain wants to see playing day in, day out at Paris Saint-Germain, and we haven't seen it yet. Same with Tuchel, same with Pochettino. But Xavi Simons has been even better with the U19s now under Pochettino, and Pochettino still hasn't given any game time. So let's talk about his tactics. So as I said, he likes to play a 4-2-3-1 with sometimes the midfielder dropping and becoming a 5 at the back with high wing backs. But for me, the problem is we don't have a working system. I mean, when we play, sometimes we play on long balls, sometimes we play tiki-taka, sometimes passes, sometimes wings backs, and I don't like that because I want a working system where every player knows what they're instructed to do, like what the wing back gonna do and so on. So because we can't create any chances, and especially against a small side to park the bus and counter us, we have really big issues against them. So those are mostly Pochettino tactics this season and last season. So let's get into the potential replacement for Mauricio Pochettino. First of all, Zinedine Zidane has been available since he left Real Madrid last summer. So his latest stint at Real Madrid, he always uses the 4-3-3. He has the points per game 2.04, 69 wins, 25 draws, 20 losses. So it's an okay, pretty decent. I remember last season it was very hard with the Corona players and so on, and he came back when Real were in a very bad situation. So this is the predicted lineup under Zinedine Zidane. So Navas would come in and play most games ahead of Donnarumma. Ramos would start. Zinedine Zidane most likely will play a defensive wing back because he did that at Real Madrid. He had Marcelo and Carvajal on the wing, or Ferland Mendy and Vasquez as right back. So I think Hakim at right back and Juan Bernat left back. I think he will play Mbappe centrally and Messi on the right. Ramos of course comes in playing alongside Marquinhos, but with Kimpembe being French, maybe we will see. And the midfield would stay the same. He likes to play one DM and two center midfielders, so it would stay exact same. The related players are Hakimi, played at Real Madrid under Zidane, and both are North Africans. Sergio Ramos, of course, played at Real Madrid, was Zinedine's captain every time. Keylor Navas played at Real Madrid, and Mbappe. Zidane was one of the scouts at Real Madrid who found Mbappe and wanted Real Madrid to sign him, which they did not when he was at a young age. So these are the players that will be happy and improve under Zinedine Zidane. Next up, we have Antonio Conte. Formation is 3-5-2, his favorite one. Points per game at Inter, 2.11. 64 wins, 23 draws, and 15 losses. His predicted lineup would be a 5 at the back. I would say Donnarumma comes in, with him being Italian, Conte Italian. Hakimi would slot in right wing back. Ramos, Marquinhos, Kimpembe partnership at the back. Mendes at left wing back. Herrera, Verratti in the middle. He used to have Barella and Brozovic. The attacking midfielder would be Messi, with Mbappe and Neymar as the two front men. And this is the formation manager that would suit PSG players the best, with him playing better defensive football than Pochettino, but still creating a lot of chances through the fullbacks and runs from the attacker. So his system will actually work very good with the players we have. And Marquinhos would fit perfectly in that CDM role where he can push up doing attacks and come down during defense. The players that would love this to happen is Achraf Hakimi, as he played under Antonio Conte at Inter Milan for one season. I think Verratti would fit that system perfect because he's a defensive and offensive is very good midfielder like Barella and Brozovic. Marquinhos, of course, that CDM centre back spot is perfect. He's the best in the world for that position. And I think Nuno Mendes from a left back to a left wing back would make much more sense for the player. And the last manager, these are the only three free agents. It's Ernesto Valverde. His formation is 4-3-3. 2.33 points at Barcelona, 97 wins, 32 draws, and 16 losses. I mean, it's a very good record. It's a very good record. So yeah, let's take him as a shot. So this is his predicted lineup at Paris Saint-Germain. It would be Navas in goal, I think, maybe because he played in La Liga and stuff. Ramos, Marquinhos, Hakimi, Mendes, Bernat. I think that with Bernat being Spanish and so on, and Valverde not playing as attacking as other managers, midfield would stay the same and attack would stay the same, with Messi being in the central position. So guys, what manager would you want at PSG? Who would fit the best? Number 1, Ernesto Valverde. Number 2, Antonio Conte. Number 3, Zinedine Zidane. Or number 4, keep Mauricio Pochettino. Let me know in the comments down below what you think, guys. Anyways, have a nice day. Peace.